to do a good job of finding our matchups. They were switching a lot. We were patient, and we found our matchups. John had some matchups in the paint and just really did a solid job of scoring when he had the matchups in the paint. Defensively, just really did a good job again, defending the ball. He had to defend 3 positions tonight. Middleton, he was on Lopez, he had Giannis, and just did a solid job. He's been consistent, and that guy who has helped us really all season long. Just another solid job by John.
Next question from Vinny Goodwill.
Nate, if my math is correct, I think this is the 6th road game you guys have won in this playoff run. That's kind of rare for a team so young. Did you see that type of poise and, the sort of don't scare mentality? Did you see it translating this way?
I felt we've built ourselves to be able to play on the road. And, I've told them that they're built for this. And, again, tonight we got off to somewhat of a slow start. I thought we just needed to get our second win. Looked like we just was running in mud that first quarter. And we just stay with it, continue to stay with it. We kind of got a rhythm, found out what they were doing defensively. We were able to take advantage of some matchups. Defensively, we brought the defense to the floor again in the second half and was able to come up with big stops. But they really just kept their poise, kept their composure, for the full 48 minutes, which is what is required in these playoff games. We've been in this position many times, and 7-point game, that's really 3-possession game. We feel that we know what we need to do. We need to get stops, and we need to execute and score. And they did another solid job of executing down the stretch. Again, finding that matchup. They went to really 1 through 5 switching, and it became somewhat isolation ball. So it was just a matter of us finding the matchup that we wanted on the offensive end of the floor. And then, defensively, I thought Solomon came in and really did a nice job, defending with that small lineup going down the stretch.
I know you've seen Trey score a bunch of points before, but what impressed you most about him doing it on this kind of stage against this kind of opponent as well?
I mean, they have really good defenders, and what I respect about Trey, he's going to always stay aggressive, and he continued to stay aggressive and take his shots. And tonight, those shots were falling for him. I thought he did a good job of again, reading the defense and getting the ball and putting the ball in the hands of guys who had their matchups. John had a few matchups. Gallinari had some matchups. And so a good job of reading the defense, getting us organized, and executing against their defense. I just hope that they're maturing and they're showing that growth, and they start to believe in what we are doing and how we practice and condition ourselves to play. We just try to play the game the right way, play with the energy, play selfless basketball, and always we talk about that fist and being connected. I think that's what you're seeing from these guys going down the stretch on both ends of the floor.
Joe Barden.
Hey, Nate, I'm right behind the TV here. You said earlier that you guys were built for this when you were asked about winning on the road. But on March 1st, you were 14-20, and Trey and John weren't getting along, and there are all these problems. How hard was it to fix what was wrong at that point? And what do you mean by you're built for this now?
We just continue to condition ourselves to play this style of basketball. Aggressive defensively. We want to build two-way guys We understand that we have depth, so we want guys, unselfish basketball, playing the game together, and committing to each other. So those were the things that basically when I took over, that's just what I believe in. And I believe that you play the game the right way, you play the game together, you give that effort, you're going to give yourself an opportunity to win games. And they've been able to learn how to execute down the stretch. Trey continues to show growth in running a team. And they continue to improve, all of them playing together. So again, it's different guys, different night. It was Kevin the other night. It was Trey tonight. John did a real solid job. Solomon didn't play much in the last game. He stepped in tonight and gave us some really good minutes. So they continue to just believe in each other and play the game the right way.